This episode is partially sponsored by TotallyVegetarian.org, promoting a sustainable, compassionate, and healthy choice. Visit them at TotallyVegetarian.org.
Today I'm making a black bean hummus, which is a really nice Southwestern-inspired dip. Going to begin by dropping 1 clove of garlic into a food processor. Now I'll add 1 15-ounce can of black beans, which I've rinsed and drained. 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. 2 tablespoons of tahini, which is sesame paste or sesame butter. So just get that mixed up so we don't have all oil and a little bit of tahini. So we kind of want to get that really nicely blended so it looks like this. And just scoop that in. 3/4 of a teaspoon of ground cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and you can up or down that amount depending on how spicy you like it. 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and I'm using the smoked because this really helps lend that really Southwestern kind of smoky chipotle taste to it. Okay. 1/2 cup of chopped cilantro. At this point, I would add a little sprinkle of salt. However, if you're watching your sodium intake, I'll tell you right now that even though I've reduced the liquid in the beans, I've rinsed them and drained them, they still have some sodium content to them. And when you add lemon juice to the beans, it's going to give it kind of a salty flavor. So I would suggest that you hold off until the hummus is finished and then season it with salt if you wish. The other ingredient that you'll see that I'm not using in this hummus that's typically used is oil. I'm not using the 1/4 to 1/2 cup of oil that's called for in most traditional hummus recipes. What I'm substituting instead is piping hot water, and it's a great trick and it works wonderfully. It gives you a nice fluffy hummus, reduces the fat, and it just has a lighter, fresher flavor. So what I'm going to do is pulse down all of my ingredients, just process them down into a smooth paste. And now I'll begin drizzling in some hot water, maybe a couple of tablespoons at a time, and just get it to the texture that you like. Some people like hummus a little bit thicker or a little bit thinner, so just add a little bit of hot water at a time. This is terrific for me. I love it just like this. It's just light and fluffy and smooth and creamy. This is great, and this is finished. This Southwestern-inspired hummus is absolutely delicious and so full of flavor, you will never, ever miss the additional fat. Remember, keep it light and simple, and as always, absolutely delicious. See you next time. You know you can't get enough of Delicious TV. How about helping support future programming by picking up our iPhone apps or some e-cookbooks? Eat your veggies. See you next time.